Well, happy evening to everybody. I went to DeVita today. I got to see Deborah. And I ended up getting an iron shot, which was pretty spot on because I have been real tired lately. And so I figured that that was going to be something I would need to do. But we talked about the flu shot and whether I should get it or not. And I was like, no. Like I always decline it. And they know that I don't want to do that or the vaccines of any sort. And so I had to sign paperwork that said, I wasn't going to take it and my reasons. And I said, well, I don't mind getting sick. I don't know. I think I've never really been one to be concerned or worried about getting sick in general. And so it just doesn't bother me to get sick. And I saw Dr. Olivier, which was really great. And I was telling him how I was going to fast this week because I just have been, I've been making some really late night food cravings kind of situations. Probably embellishing a little bit maybe, but not really. I don't know. Anyways, some of my lab work came back and it showed that there was a significant little change. And so I was trying to think what could possibly make my phosphates go up so high. And I thought maybe that was it. Also, I like to get good creamer, like regular real creamer. And Donnie likes to get flavored kind like Kroger or I don't even know the names of the other ones because usually we don't buy the name brands. We buy the cheap, right? But he went and got them and delicious, yes. But I was like, I wonder if that's it because the last probably at least week, maybe two, we've had crummy creamer because my creamer is actually more expensive. But I don't know if that was it or not. Nonetheless, I told her I didn't mind getting sick and, if I do, that's fine. Yesterday I had an event and I had to keep going back and forth in and out because inside was the event, but outside I had fry bread people there. And so I kept wanting to check on them, make sure they're okay. They're totally cool. They're like, oh, we don't care that it's cold. We're having good service. And I've made fry bread. And so I know when you're doing it, because you're frying it, it does create a heat. And so I'm pretty sure they stayed pretty warm. But nonetheless, I was happy to have them there. But going in and out, I told Donnie when we got home last night, I feel like I can't get warm. And today I think it was a high of maybe 50, something like that. Poor Donnie was out in the mountains where he works and he was like, it was 30. So the coolness has definitely shown up. But nonetheless, so I had Charlie for a little bit and he's not feeling well the last couple of days. And so this afternoon, I started to take a nap and then I realized it was really too late for me to take a nap because Charlie needed to get up. And so I got him up and his mom came and got him. We chatted and then I started feeling really bad. Not terribly, but freezing and tired and hungry and just everything. I was having all the sneezing fit. And I don't take anything as much as possible. Once in a while, if I have migraine, I will relieve myself with some acetaminophen. Is that how you say it? I know it's not the ibuprofen because we don't want to take ibuprofen. So I do what I need to then, but very rarely do I even do that. Usually I try to hit it with a cup of coffee first and see if that works. So it just kind of sucks. Because I really wanted to go to the jam tonight because the two guys who are playing are phenomenal. And one guy, I had to twist his arm to get him there. And it took me 3 months to get him to show up for this acoustic set. And I'm not there. But I can't. I don't want to go because I just don't want to. Because I can hear myself too, congested. And I don't want to go and get them sick. Even though I'm probably sick a couple days ago. So the germ spreading would have been a couple days ago, maybe. I don't know. But I just decided, you know what? I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'm going to stay in. Up until about 10 minutes ago, I was still freezing. And granted, I've been doing my hot tea. So I had green tea today. I had 2 bouts of hibiscus tea, which is delightful, by the way. And I had my orange zest tea, whatever it is. It's so delicious, though. I threw an emergency into that because it could feel like something's coming on. And so hopefully tomorrow I will feel good because I'm supposed to have breakfast with Glenda and I don't want to be sick. So, but if I do get sick, it's not the end of the world. I have a lot of things I can do in the apartment that I can take care of. And I usually try to keep myself in good spirits, even though I do get ill, because I'm just kind of not that person to get too down in the dumps about things. So if I get upset about something, it's serious. Like, I'm not just a flippant person to be dramatic. It's like, no, if I'm upset, I'm upset. And there's a reason. So one of the things I decided to make for dinner, because Donnie and I are going to eat differently tonight, is that I went ahead and made homemade egg drop soup. And I don't know if I can show you. I can show you a little bit, like maybe. There you go. And it is so easy. I love Facebook Reels because they break down the recipes super fast and do it in a way that for me is easy to follow. And so I do watch them like 3 or 4 times just to make sure I catch everything. But it's so great. And so I made this the other day too, and it was so good, and I felt so empowered afterwards that I thought, I'm going to make it tonight. When I do have the flu, there is nothing better to my body than an Asian soup. And around the corner, there's a place I've gone to for like 25 years, and I usually would get their like chicken noodle soup, which is not American chicken noodle soup, so it'll be the Asian style, or wonton soup, or egg drop soup, or hot and sour soup. And so once I started learning to make pho, I realized the different secrets behind making the other soups and the other things. And so tonight I'm like, I need to power up with some egg drop soup, because egg is such a powerful thing in itself. And society, culture, tradition, I don't even know. The world wants to tell you like the egg is going to give you high cholesterol and all this stuff. And maybe it does, but it doesn't matter because that cholesterol is really good for you. I know. Everybody's going to be like, no, it's not. Because we're brainwashed into thinking that any little thing is a huge thing. And it's not. Like getting sick, it's okay. Being hungry, it's okay. So I was going to fast, and I did explain that, you know, my fasting is definitely eating an avocado or banana a day because I still have to take my vitamin D. And I still need to take Tums and stuff like that, right? So I still have to consume a little bit of something, but I like to go a good 4 days. But now that I can feel this head cold coming on, I don't think it would be wise for me to not get at least my liquid in and soup style foods in. That will help me feel better. And so I guess next week, if I 100%, I'll go ahead and fast next week. But I was also upset, or a little bummed out, I should say. Bummed out because I was planning to go to the gym tomorrow because I'm still watching that movie, but I'm only allowing myself to watch it while I'm at the gym. And it's called Don't Move. It's on Netflix. It's a thriller. It's a kidnapping situation. And it's got some pretty good jump scares in it. So I found that when I was walking and watching it, I was feeling a little bit stressed and anxious about, you know, what's going on, because your headphones are in. And so it's like you're right there in the movie. And so I do hold on to the sides of the treadmill because I don't want to be that person who flies off the back, right? And so I'm holding on. And I started running because it was like stressful. And before I realized it, I had ran quite a bit. And I was like, oh, it's amazing. So that's my movie to watch. When that gets done with, I don't know what other thriller I'll move on to. But that at least gives me some oomph to running. So I'm bummed that tomorrow I'm just not going to, because I know that not feeling well and it being so cold now, my body's just gonna be like, no, unless a miracle happens tonight. If a miracle happens, that'll be cool. But I don't know about that. So also Smokey wasn't feeling well the last couple of days either, and I'm like, can we give each other sicknesses? But I don't think you can. So I'm thinking that he's probably not going to want to get up at 5 in the morning and go out and go potty either. So maybe waiting a little bit when the sun comes out, we can both get some natural vitamin D. That would probably be the better situation. So I guess that's about it for today. Hope you guys are staying warm. And again, if you need a super easy egg drop recipe, just go to those Facebook Reels. And you can go to the search and punch in like egg drop recipe. And then that stupid Meta thing keeps, like, that's at the very top. So if you hit that, it'll use Meta to answer the question. And I'm like, I don't want that. So you just have to be mindful, like, to go down the list a little bit and then just hit a different one. Because half the time I hit Meta and I'm like, why is it even here? I didn't ask for you. So anyways, all right. Have a good day. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.